The nation's capital is locked down with a huge security presence, with authorities very concerned about new threats of violence. We get more now from CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Tonight, 2,000 National Guard troops are securing the Capitol, inside the Grand Halls and outside along the perimeter. Some armed and authorized to defend themselves, a striking image reminiscent of the Civil War. Up to 20,000 could be deployed to protect Washington, D.C. a week ahead of Joe Biden's inauguration, nearly 4 times as many troops as are currently in Iraq and Afghanistan. The Defense Department is warning the threat level for violence is very high. Concerned it could come as soon as today. How real do we think the concern is?
I do think it's real, but I think oftentimes law enforcement is put in a position that, regardless of if it's unverified, in the wake of the events of last week, they've got to take these threats seriously.
CBS News has learned the mounting concern is based on a flood of raw intelligence, including unverified reports extremists may be monitoring police movements and potentially heavily armed groups intend to disrupt D.C. Targets could include bridges leading into the city and trains. Air marshals are being deployed to more flights into D.C., and major airports across the country are increasing security measures like upping police presence. Across town, Washington looks to be bracing for a hurricane, buildings boarding up. Additional security barriers have been added outside of the vice president's residence. Fencing and roadblocks are already in place as security ramps to the maximum ahead of the inauguration.
We have asked Americans not to come to the Washington, D.C. event, but instead to participate virtually. And we know that is the right choice and the best way to keep everyone safe.
After that message from D.C.'s mayor, Airbnb announced it was canceling reservations for stays in the D.C. area during the inauguration. Here at the Capitol tonight, it is armed National Guard on patrol. And this isn't the only fence intended to keep people back. If you go another block up the street past the military vehicles here, you'll hit another blockade, another barricade, fence line, more police, more National Guard. Nora?
This city is shut down. Chris Van Cleve, thank you.
This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15 and verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash. I want to say double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and blessings to the Shah that's pushed forward in the truth throughout the 4 corners of the earth. I want to say shalom to you brothers and keep pushing. And a double shalom to just like look like the other nations. And a sincere Agwathium. I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters as well. My name is Dawad from GMS Line St. Louis Camp. I'm coming back at another video. And I just wanted to touch on the 20,000 troops, which is over 20,000 by now, that's being deployed to Washington, D.C. Because today is the 14th, all right? And so it's 6 more days, less than a week to the inauguration of President-elect Joe Biden, all right? And they're already talking about impeaching Trump. But hey, I mean his term is already over anyway, so it's gonna go into somebody else. But regardless, Trump, Biden, same agenda, because they being controlled by the elites. All right, so yeah, this is what's gonna happen. This is all biblical prophecy. All right. What I just read, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. So those are the plagues that's coming. They're sending these troops to D.C. And that's the sword, because it's civil unrest that's going to happen in this place, all right? Verse 6, for wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, said the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. All right, so we complaining continually. And, begging the Lord to get us up out of this place so we can finally be at rest. Because that's what the Lord promises. He promises rest, because it ain't no rest in this place. How can you rest when you got to work every day? And then you only get like 1 or 2 days off at a time. All right? That ain't rest. Or you work a night shift. That ain't no damn rest. And our people constantly getting shot in the street. Because Micah 2:10 says, rise, this is not your rest. Verse 9, and therefore said the Lord, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Right. What's the new Egypt? Modern day Babylon / Egypt / Rome / Greece, which is America. Verse 11, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague, and the punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. Right. And so what's the punishment? Those nuclear missiles. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with their fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Right, and that's what you see that happen on the Capitol. For there shall be sedition among men, right? And the word sedition means somebody that's going against the government. Let's get the definition. Matter of fact, Slakia. Sedition. It says conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state of monarch, right? Monarch is a word that represents a government power or the king. All right, and who is the current ruler? Well, it was Donald Trump, but now it's about to be Biden. And Biden about to be worse. You still got so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans say, oh, yeah, Biden gonna bring a change. Biden gonna do this. Biden gonna do that. Nah. Biden is gonna bring hell. All right? Because all hell about to get ready and break loose. I'm going to read verse 16 again. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right, so the course of their actions, because everything going to go back to the wild, wild west. So you're going to basically be at the mercy of everybody around you, because it ain't going to be no damn 911 or nobody to fight for you. It's going to be the literal purge out here. Every man for himself. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able, right? So what did we just see? It says no Airbnbs. They locking down the subways and airlines and all that. That's damn martial law. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, the house shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Right. So, because you Americans are proud. And the Lord is going to destroy you because of your pride. Now, all the nations are looking at this place like, yeah, all eyes is on America right now because they see all hell about to get ready and break loose, But unlike America, this is it, This is it. all those other countries bounced back. You know, you got Wuhan. They good over there. They good. They not in no damn lockdown no more. All right. As far as to my knowledge, they not. But over here, people still wearing masks and stuff. You know. Says a man should have no pity. I already read that, Salakia. Says, behold, said the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and Libanus, to turn themselves one against another, and repay the things that they have done unto them. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also in recompense in their bosom. Thus said the Lord, my hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. Right. So right now, time is to wake out of sleep, cause you still got people thinking that, oh yeah, this ain't the end time. You know, I still got time. You know, for all you people out there that went to college and you didn't try to get a business or whatever. You know, not to say there's nothing wrong with having businesses. Brothers got businesses, but I'm saying the people that put they blood, sweat, and tears into their business and all that stuff is gone now. You know, because with this lockdown, it basically destroyed the middle class. All right? And everybody see the agenda. It's not a secret no more. It ain't no damn secret society. All right? Everybody see it now. And we in that time now. You know, we witnessing the collapse of America. It's Revelation 16 and 12. And the sixth angel poured out his veil upon the great river Euphrates, and the water thereof was dried up, that the way of the kings of the east might be prepared. And I saw 3 unclean spirits like frogs come out of the mouth of the dragon, and out of the mouth of the beast, and out of the mouth of the false prophet. Right? For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the kings of the earth and of the whole world, to gather them to battle for that great day of God Almighty. Right? Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garments, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. Right? So we got on our garments, you know. You know, his garment's supposed to represent the wedding garment. All right? Because we going to be married into our power, Yahweh Shemi Yahushua. And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon. Right? It's Armageddon. And I got to look up that word, Shalakia. Armageddon. It says Armageddon. Probably Hebrew hill of Megiddo. So it's Greek. Megiddo means it's ancient Greek. It's the great battle. It's a great battle. The Mount of Megiddo is northern Israel. It says meaning a mountain or range of hills, country. Right. So yeah, that's what the Lord is doing now. He gathering the troops. Right. Hey, cause. Hey, this is it. This is it. This could probably be like the last week of normal reality, you know. If not, hey, we're gonna keep pushing. But hey, it's close. But we believe through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi Ashai. Hey, this is it. This is it. This could be the last week of normal reality before they lock everything down. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemi Ashai. That's all I had on that. Hope this was edifying. Shalom.